Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good day to y'all. Good day to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Welcome to my stream. Come in, hit that like button, share me out, please. And let's enjoy and have some fun. Yeah, I'm running later. What's good, bro? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Shout out to the stream, make sure and everybody in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Send me out, please. And we about to have some fun on Madden. Shout out to the four, y'all. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom Bucks. How you doing, man? You hanging in there, dog? Gamer girl, what's going on? What's going on?
Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button and share me out if you can. I'm already going for this live for you, bro. Famo.
First off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving it so to chill. My doing it so to chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. First off the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a...
I'm a snackhead, y'all, so for y'all see me munching on some yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just trying to grind out and get these so I get these 4K hours by January. What's good, Matthew?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
2nd and 5. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the... That's caught inside the 20.
Touchdown.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Score.
Come on, set. Watch the safety creep. Check, 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 check.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Flushed out right. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting...
Let's go. Give me a good run, Jacobs.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few...
Fuck,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And shedding through the tackle. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He's going deep for Brook. And got his man complete. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 11. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. He'll buy some time right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done?
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. His second touchdown of the game and his ninth on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember,
What's good, man? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Tillery never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
They go play action here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week, he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Raiders. 61 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker.
Let's go.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Sheds another, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. For a lot of people, the MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. You're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Second and goal from the 1. Second and 1. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown. Pass. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him. And
let's go.
Let's go now. Hey, hold on. Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown, 75 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer. Tremendous body.
Go.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Chargers' 33-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll find Moreau here. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
In the chat, I can scoop you back up. Thanks again for the sub.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man. It's Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
61%.
So for Oakland, the final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the finals.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over, he in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the gang, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by they sell.
That's why you treat my friend good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this rowdy, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep where you from, where you post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Don't jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup. between the Cleveland Browns and the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Straight ahead.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll buy some time right. He's got him in, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat, 45 yards. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He wants it all for the... And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. 34... On first down, it's Jacobs. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, 75 yards, and the Raiders are able...
Stop playing with a nigga.
Strike quickly for 6. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown, 79 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
Out to the 3. Big 3.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Not today.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check 31, check 31.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Austin Safarian-Jenkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 79 yards. And the Raiders.
Oh, this is a hell of a
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Legs still churning. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down, and the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. On first down, Jacobs, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Austin Seferian-Jenkins saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Now back to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams, 83 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Bring it. Let's bring it. Check.
Back to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
That's a gain of 3.
Check. 53. Check. 53.
They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to...
Usually it's coming back, AL coming back. We gotta hurry up and score.
Ready. 15 on it. Number 53. Mike 53. And watch that.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. They'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, it's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Y'all two want to make sure y'all hit that like button. Game over.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could
till we die, die, die.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Houston Texans and the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Hey Diamond, hey Sister Ariel, how you doing? How you doing? Make sure you hit that like button for your for me, please. Thank you very much. What everybody got planned for today? I'm blessed. We gonna go back live or you haven't gone live in a while, or any new content.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Check hot route.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go.
And all the way down to the 35.
This is we in the playoffs.
Big play that time for the Raiders. 45 yards. Not a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice.
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back up. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 98 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
All of a sudden.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Thank you, sis.
Ready. 15 on it. Double dog. That's the way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney drops him for...
Get it in. Here we go. 49 ending. Check. Here we go. Kill. Echo. Kill. Turn up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs at defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab him, and that's the result there, a pass interference call.
He'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Running is Jacobs. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Flush to his right. He's going to go up, and this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Austin Seferian-Jenkins there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Safarian Jenkins.
Nah, anytime. Welcome back, sis. Let's see. We leading, baby. We leading.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
I'm doing the same thing. Trust me, I'm doing the same thing.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Let's go.
Jacobs now. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Out of the gun now on third down. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Check 41. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. Squeeze. Let's put that team on the hunt.
2nd and 6. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll drop the throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
Score, baby, let's score.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Whitney merciless. Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 11. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown Raiders. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good sustained drive there. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here's Jacobs. Sheds off the tackle.
Good run,
Good for 22.
Good fucking shit.
Down.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
Here's Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. They go option right on second. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter.
Let's go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Counter play with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? 2nd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs and try and push it across the end zone that way.
Check.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
All day, dog. Bravo. Sponge. Smooth. Go.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Whitney Merciless picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That's it. 41's coming. 41's the mic. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Thank you.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Jacobs, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Shout out to the 2, y'all. Go hit that like button, share me out. Yes, sir. I don't even want to play in the fucking Pro Bowl. Well, I don't know.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, out there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, out there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game.
You got the Saints.
He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part. But them LeBron. Rings to the team. I'm Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to the well. Don't worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart. No, I give it all I got.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 55, as we'll get you over to Tampa. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Make it a good one, gents.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and it is is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Dang, they scored, shoot.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
In the Super Bowl.
He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it back. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Man. Hey, Queen Keith. How you doing? How you doing, my
They
sister?
start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Hey, Queen, you got Instagram?
Finding none. He'll get back to the line
Shout out
of
to the
scrimmage,
dude.
and that's it.
Hit that like button, share
No
me out.
gain on the play
Appreciate
there.
you.
Second down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3
Oh,
defense.
I'm already
rushers
gonna follow
anymore,
you.
are they? Those guys
Already.
can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those.
So how you doing today, Queen?
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Ah, damn it. We gotta score. We gotta score. We gotta fucking score, man. This is the biggest game. We haven't scored anything yet. Come on.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Okay, cool, cool. Whose baby shower is
He'll
it?
drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 60 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
I don't want to go. Why you don't want to go?
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like
Why you don't want to go to the baby shower?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Oh, that's
Well,
all my first down.
right away. We knew that
Give me
flag
that.
was coming
Give me that.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Yeah, I may need to be a homebody, like really, Queen. I don't really be going out like that.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
We drain me so much, I just be wanting to rest, relax on the weekends.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Tough sledding.
Hold on, let me. Queen, you are now part of the blue team. Just made you a mod. I'm gonna definitely go back to your channel, Queen.
They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Come on, man. Ain't nothing going our way right now. Well, at least we got 3 points. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, we to the goal line. Okay.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Back to throw. And tight coverage
Come
there. It's
on.
knocked away, incomplete.
Ah, fuck. You going on second quarter? Fuck, man. You gotta fucking score.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Touchdown run.
Yeah.
His guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Now we back in the game.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 30 yards there.
This Sean T's favorite team I'm facing against.
Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot. See if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another 1st down.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Let's go.
It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Now
As
we're
his
taking
guys
the
have
lead
now moved
now.
out in front. He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to.
tired of shit. Okay. We got to some kind of way extend this lead.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On second down now, it's Jacobs.
Let's go.
There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
He's busy. Shit. Oh, man.
Ready? Set. Mike 47. I got you, Pop.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Scovio?
Not much.
So, we need to better organize and schedule stuff like every day. Like for example, like, okay, Monday we can do one thing and then Tuesday we can do another thing, because I just feel like we just dysfunctional. And we just wasting time, and we just waiting around, and we not really doing anything. You know, and I want to implement practice more. Like, one day we can do poem, another day we can do park, another day we can do rec, whatever. But we need to assign something each day. That way we'll know exactly what we're doing on that particular day, instead of us just waiting around trying to figure out what we're going to do.
I got you.
You know, because we gotta tighten this up, especially if you talking about worldwide and these European opinions and stuff. Yeah, we gotta get it together. I wanted to talk to you first. I didn't want to say it in the party, you know, 'cause I don't know. I ain't want them to get in their feelings about what I said, and plus you my second right hand man, you know. So that's what was on my mind last night.
Oh, I feel you.
You know. So.
Yeah, I mean, just we can do that. You just
I just had to figure out. Yeah.
Write down what all you want to do for each day, and we can just go from there.
Right, but before we do anything each day, we had to do some type of practice games or workout or whatever, because we have to practice more. I feel like we jumped the gun too much, and we just go straight to games, and we don't, without any practicing and without any preparation.
Yeah.
You see all these sports, what do they do after they at the day start the game. They practice. And that's what we have to do. But other than that, that's really the only issue I have right now to address. I had to figure that out on my own and present it to you, and if you're cool with it, then we'll implement it and make it in effect immediately. But I just want to talk to you about that. I know you're in the middle of running basketball guys or whatever that is on 2K. I'll be on 2K a little later on, but right now I'm on something else. But I will be on 2K a little later on.
Okay.
All
right. Well, my boy gonna get on the game after a bit, but I'll be on the joint.
All right, cool.
So we'll get up.
All right.
All right.
All right.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs.
Hey.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make
Good
it
morning.
2nd and 4.
Well, as far as you, good morning.
Here at the end of the third quarter, what you're trying to do is break
How
the
are
game
you?
down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, "Oh, we gotta get here." No, right here.
It's 2:11. Remember, you like 3-4 hours.
Try and keep going.
Before
Exactly.
behind me.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs.
How's the weather up there?
Down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
You said what?
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here.
No, it's not morning where I'm at. I'm saying it's morning where you at. I mean, I know it's going to be weird, but
it's Jacobs. And
we in two different time zones,
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm guessing this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue.
Yeah, I said good morning. I said good morning to you. What?
Things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the
right, because it's morning where you at. It's morning where you at.
Been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
Yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Flushed out right.
What did I do?
Just go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls.
I mean, if that makes you feel comfortable, then, you can. But I'm just saying it's morning where you at. I mean, it is afternoon where I'm at.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 30.
Stop stressing. You just stressed out.
These timeouts. They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The throw complete here to Williams. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. that'd be the time to do
Right.
it.
He's going to let this go. He's got it at the 15. It's a gain of 35. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl with Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing.
Well, that now. She ain't wrong about that. She ain't wrong about that. He do need to. And let me tell you this. Me, I'm a homebody mainly. Now, I do go out from time to time, but I work so much that on the weekend I just want to rest and relax.
Right.
But you do need to live your life and go out from time to time because life is too short to be miserable and depressed and you. No, I'm just saying.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Wow.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover.
I mean, you gotta live your life. I mean, we have no control over what happens in this world. We just live in it. You know, I believe I understand why he's cautious about going out and all that. But you gotta live your life too.
They're gonna take it all the way down and just take the delay.
God got you. You know.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
At the end of the day, you 21 years old adult. You can do whatever you want to do. So, see, and that's why a lot of these kids now is acting how they acting now because it's exactly that. You're not letting your child, you're not letting them live. And you wonder why they rebellious and all that sort of stuff. You wonder why they sneak out and all that. Because you don't want to live, you don't let them live their life. You shelter them. You know, keep them in the box. You don't let them out the box.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Now handicap. Now that could be a bit hard because he's handicapped. So I don't have a lot of handicapped friends. So I don't. No, but
they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Now the Saints will use the timeout.
Right.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. And the Oakland Raiders are on top of the football world.
You want to do whatever, but he's afraid because...
Right.
For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
I mean, I feel like they don't. I feel like the way this world is and how cold it is, it's like they'll easily take advantage of somebody that's handicapped before they take advantage of somebody that's not handicapped, because and they're gonna see that he's vulnerable, that he's handicapped, that he's in a wheelchair, he can't defend himself. So something happens, they can do whatever they want to him because he's paralyzed from top to bottom. Why is he even with somebody that don't even like, not even listening to what he's saying? That's just like she wants him to go out so bad, but you not understanding what he's saying. You not understanding where he coming from. You want to go out, you want him to go out. Oh, he should go out. But you not understanding what he's going through. You not understand his circumstances. No, yeah, especially when he in that situation, like he can't like really do anything because he's like in a wheelchair, and it's not like one of them wheelchairs that you can control. It's one of them old-fashioned joints where you gotta move it yourself, you know. Shout out to the three of y'all and everybody in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, share me out, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, since you so pressed want him to go out, why don't you go out with him? You keep on pressing him to go out, why don't you go out with him? You is his girl, right? Y'all two supposed to be spending more time with your man anyway.
like, oh, damn, you know? Wow.
See. This is the thing. It's like in this world, it's like people recognize the more of the positive that women do in this world than the positive that a man does in this world. But they'll jump the gun every time he do something negative. But when he trying to do something good, it ain't recognized. It ain't. Nobody's talking about it. But when a woman doing something bad, they not talking about it. But you broadcast all the good she does. Well, what about all the bad she does? You know, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know. Kept pressing. You gonna press somebody. You know he in the freaking wheelchair. Press him to go out. You selfish. She's selfish. That's what it is. She's selfish. She is selfish because you not in the wheelchair and you not handicapped. You think that I'm not handicapped. So I can go out, but you're not understanding that I'm handicapped. You dumb fuck. You selfish, and you pressing him out. Now if something happens to him, and his family and the family find out that you had something to do with his death, that's your blood in his hands. That's his blood in your hands. The fuck you mean you don't not worry about it? That don't mean a goddamn thing.
How many y'all came to win? Oh, they asked my name. Ready?
about what you know, how they feel.
I ain't come to play with you, life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you.
Fucking, oh, you know what? I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say that cause I never called a woman out of her name. But the way she's acting and pressing him out and all that, she's a beast for that. And what do you see in this girl that makes you want to be with her? Because it seems like she just selfish, and she seems like she don't give a damn about you, really.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in
Right.
it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me, naturally I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me, we ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real.
This be see, that's selfish. That is selfish right there. You supposed to be like, if we gonna go out, honey, I'll be there with you, you know. Let's go out together. But no, you want to press him out to go out with his homies when you supposed to be going out. Like boyfriend and girlfriend is supposed to spend time with each other more so than their friends. I thought, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, y'all.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Try it. Trying it,
All right,
you
gentlemen,
know,
we've
for her,
made way too many
that
mistakes
might
this
be
week,
your last
okay?
time.
Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not going to win. So let's get out there and let's have a good
Fucking
practice.
selfish bee. She a fucking selfish bee. That's what she is. And I ain't scared to say it. Cause how you gonna sit there and fucking press him out and you know he's in the fucking wheelchair, you dumb, you know. Wow. And shout out to the two, man. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ah. Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. pressing this dude to go out, and you know he in a handicap. You know he handicapped. You know he in a wheelchair. You know it's hard for him to be mobile around. You know. So why the fuck would you? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let the nigga ask questions. He's entitled to ask questions. God damn, what the fuck you mad for? What you mad? She seemed like controlling. She's like a controlling woman. I don't like them type of women, man. I don't like them type of women that like to take.
Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty dang good.
That's crazy, man.
Your potential yet. Not even close.
Yeah, poor dang is the word. That's right.
Should take that as a challenge and see if you can find that next level.
I really don't know what he sees in her, really. Well, maybe she wants to be with him because he's so easy to be taken advantage of. Maybe that's what it is. Cause clearly you don't give a damn about the dude. He is such a bee. She is such a bee, man. She is such a bee, man. You know the mother. You know the dude is in a wheelchair. You know he's handicapped. Why the fuck would you? That's crazy, man. You said what? It's hard, just like, you know, blind people, you know, like, I feel like it's even harder for them than a handicap worker because, like, they can't even see. They can't see. They are completely blind. I couldn't imagine if he was blind. Oh, boy. Because I think blind people are even a higher chance of getting taken advantage of than a handicap, than the person in the wheelchair. Because they can't see at all. They can't see who's with them. It could be anybody for Christ's sake, you know.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0.
I don't know either.
Take over the football.
I don't know.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
Right.
open, those
Exactly.
big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Exactly. You selfish.
Now a play fake, and it's Love. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this is away. It's a high kick,
It's just
and
like,
he got all of it.
Where I am now, it's just like, I don't be wanting to go out like that. You know, well, I go to the bar when I can just get a bottle at the liquor store.
And now Dallas gets set to
Take it
take
home
the
with me,
field.
drink at
And
home.
they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3.
I mean, hell, that's what the fuck you doing at the bar. It's just you going to a bar. You spend way more at the fucking bar than at the liquor store.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
She is such a bee, man.
11Z.
Don't give a damn about the dude. You want him to go out so fucking bad.
On first and 10, Locke.
She just don't give a damn about that he
And he
handicapped.
goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On second down, Peterson. They find some open field here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility.
But she don't, but you think she really think about that shit? Hell no, she ain't think about that
you might
shit.
come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
You said cards? Oh.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
675. I got you. Check it back. Check it back.
On first down, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though, Folsey. Adrian Peterson. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson. His first touchdown of the new season. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And with his speed, if he just...
Right.
We pick it up second quarter here as
They
the
really
offense
are.
gets ready for the drive.
You ain't lying about that.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit.
It happens like that every year. He said, oh my God, not again. Like, it happens.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it'll be third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back.
Right.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive with Peterson. And that'll hurt the average.
All right.
All right. Oh, I'm going to come on live.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to the 3 y'all, everybody in the chat. What's going on, mommy on deck?
as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Tressway now. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And that will come the offense as they take over. And our focus shifts here to Alfred Morris. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Shout out to the 3, y'all. This is franchise mode I'm currently playing.
Running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to...
Pick back out. 622. 54. Watch 54. It's been a long day for you. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Show it. Show it.
The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Peterson. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the pass. Check. Strong right.
Luck now to throw. Steps away to his... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Luck.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. They are going for it. It's Luck, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down throw. Luck under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Luck. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Reed. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Redskin first down to pick up 15 yards.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Again, Peterson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up.
I'm not used to franchise mode
so
at
the
all.
Football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
622. Kill. Go ahead.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Still first down.
Go. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 15 now. Luck. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, check. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. On the ball.
Shout out to the three, y'all. Good day, everyone.
3rd and long. It's Luck. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense will take over right at... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Check out. Wide 90. 55 to Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
On 1st down, Luck escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Luck. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Luck. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to AP out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
He's crashed.
To the air again, Luck. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Luck, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
One last throw here for Luck. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Cowboys, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm about to try to take a break with Face of Franchise. I'm going back to there.
just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season.
Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Women on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat women good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
with this ride, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
How I feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How I feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How I feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How I feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bets can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And on it I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know what the ones that
Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Use this information. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. A portion unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the rough. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will undervalue this player, and you may get...
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss is. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many miracles burning my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you lick on my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, as Sylvester Stallone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jaws. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part like I'm LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like.
Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020.
Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice, taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes.
Boy, y'all, your boy about to hop over in the stream. Take me a nap and at least take me a nap. While stream later on. I've been streaming non-stop, no breaks. But I appreciate everybody for coming. Everybody love, support. Peace and love to y'all, and I will see y'all in the next stream. Peace.